It is Elizabeth Beauty, and I am finally back after about a 2-year hiatus from my YouTube career. I am finally back to share another video with you guys, and today I have a very special look for you. It is just a simple everyday college look because your girl is finally in college. Woo! So we're just gonna start off right away. Like I said, this is just a basic college look. Face and eyes. I wanted to give you guys the whole experience of something that like I would do or like other people on campus might do on a typical day of the week. So I'm going to start out with my e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer, and I have blemish control because we all know that college is stressful and you need to control those breakouts, you know? So just gonna rub that all over my face. So now you're gonna take your foundation and just put it all over your face. There's a lot of different methods to putting on foundation, but personally I like to just kind of dot it all over my face so I kind of look like an alien or something. Just because A, I like aliens, and 2, it just like really, you know, evenly spreads it out. So now I'm just blending it out with a beauty blender, which if you don't know what these are, they're like these little like curvy pear looking things. And it just really evenly blends out your makeup. So after your foundation, you're just gonna take a concealer and you're gonna make a big triangle under both eyes, and it's gonna go all the way down to like your cheek and down your nose and all the way out here, because we're just like contouring and highlighting the face in the natural areas that it would do that. So after you do that, you're just gonna let it sit for a hot second so it can really sink in, and then you're gonna blend it out. So I just blended it out. I just didn't want to take the time to show you, but so my philosophy with makeup is that the more you blend, the less you can really see your artwork. So I don't blend my concealer out like a ton because I really want people to see those differences between like shadows and highlights in my face. So this is just kind of what it looks like. I know the lighting is kind of bad, but you can just kind of see like where it was, just so you can really see how my face is naturally highlighted. So now I'm going to do a technique called baking, and this is not what you think. You're not baking nice cookies. You're actually just using translucent powder and putting it over all those areas that I just put concealer in order to really set in the nice highlighted areas. So like I said, some people blend this out, like they let it sit for a few minutes while they do the rest of their makeup and then they blend it out, but I'm not gonna blend it out because I really just want to show the contrast. So this is like my version of the baking technique. So for my bronzer, like I said, I really want to make a nice harsh contrast. So I'm going to be using an eyeshadow actually in the shade Black Brown and just blending that onto my cheekbone. I'm also blending this contour onto my the sides of my forehead and my temple, just to like because that's also where like shadows naturally hit and like where people are usually naturally a little tanner in those areas. So I'm just putting it up there as well. I'm also taking a thin brush and making lines down my nose. So now I'm moving on to blush, and I'm taking just a really nice pink, as you can see on my brush, and I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks. So now I'm moving on to my eyes, and seeing as how it is the fall season pretty much, I really like warm eye colors. So in order to achieve that, I'm actually going to be using a lip palette and just putting some of these creams on my eyes as a base. So I'm starting with this color right here. So I'm just going to be using my finger and just putting that on my lid. And this will really help with the rest of your eyeshadow because the other shadows will just kind of stick right to your eye because this is a cream and like super sticky. So that will probably work really well. So now I'm just going to be using this palette. It's called Exposed. It's kind of like the Naked palette, but a different brand. And I'm going to be using just a warm brown color. That guy right there. And just putting that all up in my crease. And when you're doing this, you really want to blend it out far, just to give it some more dimension. Like I've been saying about the face makeup too, you really want to show where your natural shadows are on your face. So you want it to go pretty far out. And then I'm just going to go back in to the lid with the pink that I used. Oh my gosh. Just to darken up that color. I'm actually going to use a little bit of a brighter one just so it's a little bit more noticeable. So now I'm just taking the pink lip gloss color again and I'm just going to go under my eye. Just to add even more pink color to this look. So now I'm going to do my liquid liner and just do a nice big wing. So while I was off camera, I did the other wing as well as some black eyeliner on my lower lash line. And yeah. So moving on to my brows, I'm just going to take the same color that I used for my contour and mix it with a black eyeshadow because I have pretty dark eyebrows, and if I'm using this for my contour, like obviously it's probably not dark enough. So I'm just gonna mix the two. Let me just set them down and go to town. Now you all know that I love my brows, so I really like to fill them in and drag them down at least to where my eyeliner is. So since this is a little bit more of an everyday look, I'm just going to stop right there. And then just keep filling in until they look nice and full. So now it is time for my lips. So I am using this Velvet Matte liquid lip color. So it is liquid and it dries on your lips, which I think is really nice. So we're just gonna overline a little bit because I have super small lips. So do what best pleases you. And then yeah, and this is a nice dark color for the fall season and it kind of matches the pink in our eyes. So once you are done with your lips, you can move on to one of the last steps, which is highlight. So I, just like any beauty guru these days, love to shimmer and shine with my highlighters. So I am actually going to use a silver shimmer crayon mixed with like a liquid highlighter and just kind of put those both on just for extra shine and again to really create that that natural area of my face. So for any amazing makeup look that you do, you want to set it with some setting spray. So this is Instant Matte, and I'm just going to spray this just a few times because I do like when the skin does look a little dewy and fresh, so I'm just gonna spray a little bit. And then you're done. So that completes this college look. Like I said in the beginning, this is my college look. You can do whatever you want. If you want to, you know, amp it up a little bit more, that's fine if you're feeling fancy that day. This is just my everyday look, so I thought I would just give you a glimpse. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm glad to be back. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, bye!